Kai fell off of a chair and broke his arm. And when he went in for x-rays, they realized that the middle portion of his ulna was missing. All he had was a nub on each end.
Before we came to Scottish Rite, amputate his arm. That was the best solution anybody else could give us.
We went to multiple hospitals and no one would even help him. No one would look at him. They told us his arm would just be stuck like that and he wasn't going to be able to play any sports and he would have the disability for the rest of his life.
It's not just one or two doctors, it was multiple doctors that once they saw him move his arm, they wouldn't even touch him. They would not physically touch him.
So someone had mentioned Scottish Rite Hospital in Dallas. We had never heard of it. We were new to Texas, so we gave them a call and they said, sure, we'll look at it.
There weren't many options for him except to try to move something from his leg or something vascularized, we call it up in here, or to make a one-bone form, which means that he would lose all that rotation and all that good motion he has. So we actually took one from his leg.
A couple months later, we had the first surgery, which was to attach the alizarov.
He was a trooper. He liked it. We went down and we went and looked at all the fish tanks. He was real happy. I think it was harder on us than it was on him.
Absolutely.
For sure.
They sent us home and I had a little tool to move the nubs of his ulna on each side. And then we came up to Scottish Rite for another surgery, which they took a portion of his leg bone out and transplanted it into where his ulna would be. Very nerve-wracking, but we were just so excited for our son to be able to have a good quality life. Through that process, he adjusted normally. He went back to preschool with his alizarov and everybody thought it was the coolest thing ever. He would show off everybody and tell them he was Captain America. Once that was healed, we were able to take the boot off of the leg and he was able to walk normally on that and then remove the alizarov. And from then we went into a hard cast. I believe it was a week before his kindergarten started. He went into just a soft brace to protect his arm and he was so thrilled. The ulna had attached back onto the arm and his bone in his leg had grew back and filled back in. So he was completely good to go, 100% cleared. So of course, we signed him up for the two contact sports, wrestling and football. Now he is a starting quarterback for his junior high football team and has a beautiful spiral.
Dr. Oishi pretty much helped me become the quarterback that I am today, and because of him, I'm just having a great life.
No one was willing to take a chance on our child except for Scottish Rite. And without Scottish Rite, our son's quality of life would be nothing like the way it is now. We owe everything to Scottish Rite for everything that they helped us with, how accommodating they were, how willing they were to help our son when no one else would.